Rev it up, maybe 4.5, 5K. Right there, we're sitting at balance point.
Even get to cross.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to do a wheelie tutorial part 2 because some of the comments that I got from my wheelie tutorial part 1, the biggest complaint was I did it on a stunt bike. Now, even though I was only using my foot brake and, you know, the stock piston on it, everyone was saying, oh, but your sprocket's bigger. Oh, but, you know, this is different. This is that. Okay. Same concepts. I'm still going to use them. I guess I'm just going to go over how to drop the clutch differently and use different bars and different gearing because I guess people just didn't want to take the word for it. So, instead of a stunt bike, I have a 100% stock Honda F4i. The only thing aftermarket about this is the exhaust. A little bit beat up, but stock everything. Stock clip-ons, which is literally my least favorite part of this bike because I am used to my clip-ons being like a, you know, dirt bike bars or BMX bike bars. Stock gearing, importantly as well. You can see, holy crap, that chain and sprocket needs to get cleaned. Wow. But yeah, it's a stock bike. So we are going to be going over stock wheelies, 100% stock. And the bike, it looks like it's got pretty high gearing. All we're going to be using, foot brake, once again. So we're going to go over the same kind of stuff, but, you know, we're probably going to have to rev the bike up a little bit higher and be a little bit easier on the gas with the stock gearing. So, come on aboard. And you can take my word on it or not, this is literally like my second time trying to wheelie this bike, and the first time I did it like one time. So, if I don't get right to balance point right away, forgive me. So, once again, let the bike warm up. It's already warmed up. This thing's definitely had better days. The fairings are all loose on it and stuff, but either way, it's a totally stock bike. As you can see, it's a stock 600, which is, from my guess, what it sounds like, what everyone's trying to learn how to wheelie on is stock 600, stock 650s. Nothing wrong with that. So I guess we'll jump right in here. The best way to grip these stock clip-ons aggressively angled like this, in my opinion, 3 fingers around the grip, 1 finger right at the end of the clutch level, right there, just enough so it's engaged, or disengaged, I should say, and you can drop it like that. So you rev it up and you pop the clutch like that. Now I'm gonna just do a simple sit down here, and we'll see what RPM I'm at, and see if I can get up the balance point and whatnot. But I'm just gonna be using the rear brake, no handbrake, no nothing. This is a stock bike. So rev it up, maybe 4.5, 5K. Right there, we're sitting at balance point. Set her down. Man, this brake is not really there, this rear brake. Wow. I had to like slam on it. For guys that actually know how to wheelie, they just saw how much I had to slam on that thing. So yeah, got up to balance point, sit down wheelie. The only 2 positions, like I've stated before, that you should be doing on a stock bike is a sit down, because you can cover the rear brake, and a staggered, which is this foot on the rear passenger peg, and you can put your knee on the passenger or on the rider's seat like that. Both of them are considered staggered. So we're gonna get going again. Yeah, I guess I'll go back to that weird staggered position. I've never done that on this bike. Do the same thing here. I guess we'll roll it about like 3-4 miles an hour. Rev her up a little bit, probably 4.5, 5K. Drop the clutch. There she is, sitting at balance point. Just coast her out. Now you always want to give your bike some gas as you come down from a wheelie, especially a stock bike, because it's a way to prevent fucking dropping your bike and your forks taking 100% of the hit, because you're gassing into it and you're like slowing the pressure onto the forks. Another big thing with the stock bikes, you are going to have to rev up your stock bike a little bit more than a stunt bike, and that is 100% because of the gearing. It doesn't come up as easy, so that was the big issue that people kept saying. Why are you doing a wheelie tutorial on a stunt bike? The only real difference there is the gearing. And yeah, this gearing is a lot harder to do, but I mean, it still can come up. You just got to give it a little bit more gas and get ready to cover that rear brake. And yeah, this rear brake isn't as great as the stunt bike there, but getting a little wobbly. Jeez, I really do not like this bike, but this is simply a tutorial or a demo of what it takes to get a stock geared bike up in the air. You know, a 2001 or 2002 F4i up in the air, which is a really heavy bike. So I guess I'll do stagger one more time here, and then I guess it's going to be up to you guys to kind of troubleshoot your way around how to get your bikes up. By all means, please leave comments, and as you know, I'm pretty good about getting back to you guys about questions in your specific situation. But for this situation, I've been on this bike for a total of what, 3-4 minutes now, and I'm starting to feel out where balance point is, because every balance point is different on every bike. You gotta let the bike talk to you, and it'll tell you where balance point is. God, I really do not like this bike though. I'm sorry, I am probably prone to a light Kawasaki, and I just don't like the heavy bike. But it's not an excuse for it not to wheelie, okay? So everyone who's making up an excuse of, oh, my Ninja 300 won't wheelie, oh, my 1000 won't wheelie, my Boost won't wheelie, believe me, they'll all wheelie. They all have a balance point, they all have the ability to getting there. I hate this slippy grip. So by all means, guys, if I'm wheeling this clapper, you guys can do yours. Hit me up with questions, comments, anything like that. I'm really, really good about getting back to people, and I'll definitely give you my recommendations to your situation and whatnot. But I think at the end of the day, it's just going to take everyone troubleshooting their own bike, you know. Whew. This thing's power band's weird. But yeah, guys, I appreciate all the love I've got through the past tutorial and some of my more recent videos. I appreciate everyone who stuck with me through some of the gas and time. Yeah, it's one of the last nice days here. I'm enjoying my short sleeves for the last time here, probably. But alright guys, no more excuses. There you go, stock bike, wheelie, check in the box. Hit me up with any of your questions, what bikes you guys are trying to wheelie. Let me know if this helped you at all, and if it did, please like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you guys still got questions, do the same. Just give me a comment, and I'll do my best to get back to you. But there it is, guys. She's wheelied, she's heavy, she's a clapper. I'm gonna get back on my minty bike and do some crazy stuff.
See ya.